Hey there, blog talkers. Apparently, either I lagged out or something. We don't really know. But there go my girls. So we're gonna we're
Yay! I'm
we're
back.
gonna look. We're gonna test this out and see if they yanked us because they didn't like what we were showing. Apparently, Snow is not realized that we have left yet.
No, 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 no. She should know. We were just talking about that.
She may not see the new link I gave. She has not looked.
Snow! Snow! I don't know what happened to her.
She's not looking. She's probably sitting over there going, "What's happened?"
She says I don't see a link.
We always have the most interesting train wrecks going on. Okay,
Oh, Corey, it's because you put it in our private chat.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, I just put it in the big one too, where she was
Okay.
talking.
I know. I just got it in the big one. You put it in her private one where I couldn't see it. And then you all laughing at me like I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, fine, then. Be that way. All right.
Trying to make me feel silly. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
So with you. Yeah, I know. Oh, I love it when things go awry. We're gonna find out.
Wreck.
Google, are you censoring us? Are you trying to censor us?
Don't you be censoring us. Don't you be censoring us.
We ain't done nothing. We ain't found shit.
Oh, I think they're censoring us because we be women.
No, they censor us because they have assumed that we are borrowing something that we're not supposed to be borrowing. Whatever the case may be, you can't hold us down. You can't keep a geek down.
Okay, so I can go now?
Nobody hold us
Yes, please.
down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, please do so I can take a look and see. I'm gonna watch and see what happens. I'm curious.
I wanted to share the screen. Hold on. Having an issue. There we go. All right, so this chick, her name is Sylvia Stoll, and she works, or worked, I don't know, at JCPenney's, and she was recently sent home to change. She's taken a picture of what she was wearing when she was sent home to change. While I wouldn't wear shorts just quite that short to work, her argument here is quite valid. Those shorts, and I know this has nothing to do with geeking or gaming, but I'm sorry I had to talk about this. She bought those shorts at her employment at JCPenney's, and not only did she buy them at JCPenney's, but they were in the business wear aisle or section. So she sent home from JCPenney's because her shorts are too short and told to change, and she told them, I ain't coming back today, just to let you know. But she was sent home for those shorts that she bought at JCPenney that they sell to businesswomen.
Okay, now that's funny. That shit is funny.
It's ridiculous.
I don't even know what.
Oh my god, dude. You know what? That is like the epitome of idiocy right there. You sell this in your career section. You are touting this as being perfect for the office. And when your own employee is modeling the clothing, and she looks lovely in it, they are a little short, but she looks good in those shorts. She's got a great figure. You send her home because she's wearing your clothing and making it look, you know what?
Here's the irony. I had, back in the day, a business suit that was shorts that I used to wear, and then I thought it was ridiculous because, I know it's Texas and it's hot and stuff, but I thought it was ridiculous. So I don't know why they sell this to businesswomen and say that this should be worn to work. It is too short, but you still should not have sent her home. This is kind of a
Catch-22?
Yeah, this is a horrible catch-22. Hey, I bought this from the store. There's no rule that says I can't wear this to work. This is, this is one of those things where, and women, we need to stop doing this to each other as well. This is kind of an age discrimination thing. I'm gonna tell you flat out. I've had this happen when in my younger days working in an office where some woman was offended. I had on a skirt. My skirt was floor length, by the way, and it had 2 slits on either side that came to my knee. Mind you, I'm not showing any thigh. It literally came to my knee. and she was pissy about it, saying you can't wear that. And I said, show me in the rule book where it says I can't wear this. Well, you're showing your legs. I was like, where are you, from 1925? What? I'm showing my calves, not the rest of my legs.
And in a business environment, you could wear a skirt to your knees, and that would be just fine. But because you were showing your calves?
Yes, and when I say the skirt was floor length, meaning when I was standing up, the front and back of it are on the floor. The slit came up to my knee. And I'm willing to bet same thing happened to this little girl, that she wore something to work, and it was somebody that got offended. Shit, showing her legs. Ladies, I am all for the young, and I did not understand this probably until I got to be older, when my mother used to tell me, you better enjoy your body while you have it. Let the little girl wear her shorts to work. They're not Daisy Dukes. And if she bought them from work, she should be able to wear them. That's good advertising for your store. A lot of young girls are like, those are cute. I think I'm going to go over and buy me a pair. So what was the point? She's not being vulgar, provocative. I don't see anything that she's showing, to be upset about. She's a cute little figure, nice little legs. Why are we seeing all the Ginger stuff? Really, Ginger?
I know, right?
I know, right?
Ginger, you just showing all your shit.
I know, I just realized I was still logged in. I was like, I should probably log out. But you know what? Never mind, because now y'all are going to see everything.
Really, Ginger? Really? Showing off all her goodies and
we
cakes.
Saw all your shit. All of it.
Now, I will tell the only mistake this little person made. Little girl, you should have went home and called you a lawyer.
Yes.
Right away. Don't post nothing on Twitter. Take your picture, and I'd have went right home and called me a lawyer and said, hey, I bought these shorts from work. I'd have had my rule book and everything. Some of you younger girls need to learn this is how you fight. You don't post to Twitter.
Yeah, and that's exactly what she did. She went and she looked in her rule book, I guess. There we go. Outdated employee rules. She looked at the employee rules. There was nothing about it. Apparently, the only rule is you can't wear skirts that are too short. It specifically bans jeans, T-shirts, and too short skirts. But that's it.
She should have photocopied that. I'd have taken this picture that she had, and I'd have walked right into a lawyer's office and said, JCPenney sent me home for wearing this, causing me to lose a day's pay. I am stressed. I don't know how I'm going to pay my college tuition bill, whatever it is. I want to sue, and there you go.
Yeah.
College paid for. Yeah. Don't post. Y'all got to stop. Twitter is not where you fight.
Yeah. And she did. She totally did. She went on Twitter and, girl. Look.
And see, then you have this is, and we can talk about this on Pixinista because we also talk about how you keep your job, and this also applies to when you work in the gaming industry as well. When you have your job, you show up at work like this and they send you home, you still need to know what to do. Do not go home and post on Twitter. You are trying to appeal to people who have no power over what you're doing, okay? Queen Feminist there does not have any power over helping you. And if you go, you lose your job, there might be also some kind of something you sign that says you won't post on social media, so you then lost your job for that. They're going to say, well, we don't care about your shorts.
The only other thing I can really see here that I have a complaint about,
them shoes.
Those shoes, girl. Most
places
you work like this, you're not allowed to wear open-toed shoes.
No.
Because they don't want you to get hurt, and then you sue them. Somebody steps on your toes, somebody rolls over your toes with, some sort of whatever that they're moving.
Tacky at work to wear those kind of
shoes. Me too. And especially because, honey, baby, your feet do not fit in those shoes. Your toes are hanging off the sides.
I can't stand that.
Can I jump in right quick?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, I've seen some of the teachers I work with at school wearing something similar to this. I did not approve of it then because to me, not only is her shirt too tight, but her shorts are too short for business wear. If she was going out, that is perfect. She looks cute as hell. But two things, her hair is not professional. That is more of a little girl-ish, I'm going to go out and have a good time. Yes.
I work on Hot Topics.
Exactly. That is not professional wear. And those shoes, I agree 100%. Those kind of shoes, it's not professional at all. And this is going to sound totally disgusting, but there are a lot of people out there with foot fetishes, and they love shoes like that because it's very sexy to them. Okay? You need to wear shoes where you're not trying to look, I don't know.
You know what? I thought she said she worked in some other section, like with kids. Now that I see she works in the career section, okay. Look here. What's your name? Natalie? Sylvia,
Sylvia. Sylvia Soul.
this outfit could have been made a little more professional. Two
Yes.
things: different
The
shoes.
shirt.
Well, she could have wore the shirt, but a jacket over it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Take your hair down. Put on some nice studded earrings, and bam, it's all of a sudden it's business. It's still, the shorts might still be a bit much. Like I said, I had some, and after a while I was like, this is not looking professional to me. And mine totally had a blazer, the button that comes across,
Yeah.
Like the guys have the double breasted. I had a double breasted blazer that matched my shorts, and I used to put on my slingbacks and my heels and pin my hair up. It looked professional, but I just, after a while, I didn't feel like it did. It was shorts. Didn't work for me. But none of this that you have on says I work in the career section. Maybe if you're, well, see, that's the other thing. We only get one side of the story. Somebody's going to have to, the other person's got to speak up. They might have told her, you don't look professional, take your ass home. And that's what I would have said. This is not say career to me. I don't know where you think you work. Maybe at Chuck E. Cheese, this is career, but this is not the career.
This would be appropriate if you were doing like a summer camp for kids.
Yes.
That's perfect for that. Even then, I would question the tight shirt and the shorts being a little too short, but it still would pass for appropriate there. However,
Sneakers.
you are working sneakers. Yes, you're working in a store, which is supposed to be a quote higher end store. It's really not, but that's what they're trying to pull
And you look like you
themselves
just
off
walked
as.
out of the Walmart kids section.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. I was trying to think of what store would I buy some stuff like
Walmart
that.
kids section. That's exactly what it is. But you're right. If she had done her hair maybe all the way up or all the way down, not like it is, put on just a little bit of cute accessories, a blazer, and then different shoes, and it would have done a world of difference. But she's showing all of her arm. Her shirt is tight, and she's showing pretty much all of her leg with barely there shoes. That is not appropriate at all.
No, and she went into this being a whole feminist issue, and
it's not a feminist issue.
It's badly dressed.
Unprofessional.
Yes, if a guy walks into
shorts,
it would still be sent home.
I would be uncomfortable.
Yes, especially in the career section. Again, it depends on where you work. If they have you working in the youth section, then this is fine. But if you work in the career section, this does not say career to me.
No.
And I know the feminist is trying to say, oh, they've lost their millennials. Okay, what millennials need to understand is the world has not completely been handed over to you yet. You still work with people who are from a different era. You still need to kind of walk the line there. Walk the line there just a little bit. Still put on something nice. This is not acceptable in the workplace. I say in 10 to 20 years, it probably will be. This is might be perfectly fine to wear to work. But until then, you gotta learn to walk that fine line. It's just like, I don't want it to be workplace, but things change.
That is, for me, it is distracting for me.
I am so shocked because I worked in the well, they don't have malls that much anymore, but I worked the mall for Foley's, which is owned by whoever, Macy's, all those stores that are supposed to be kind of mid-level to high-end.
Yeah.
And I used to kind of be afraid about certain things I would wear to work. I remember I had this dress. It was skin tight, okay? Skin tight, but it was, it came to my knees. So you could see every curve and whatever, I had on. But it came to my knees, and I had on nice shoes with it and nice accessories. It really does change depending on what you add to it. That's why I'm looking at this going, if I was her, her age and working at JCPenney's, a jacket, shoes, take the hair down, and bam, all of a sudden you're professional. It's just that easy.
Yes. I mean, because you are working for these people, and you are trying to pull off a certain image. Mm-hmm. And Kat, I'm going to kill you. This is not it. This is not the image they were going for. She knew this. I mean, you go into JCPenney's, you know.
There's JCPenney's is an older people's store too. It's not.
Yes. There's going to be that annoying perfume everywhere.
Oh my god.
And there's going to be chicks that are trying to sell you makeup that you're like, go wash yours off. No. And there's going to be
it's an older people's store, so you have to cater to where you work. And I worked in the children's shoe department, so like I said, I got away with.
And it's probably going to be in the decrepit mall somewhere, No.
I do not. We have this discussion all the time. Me and Pretenatrix is, she's a generation after this one, the millennials, and the millennials. I know they say every generation is odd. You guys are the oddest bunch of people.
Yep.
I can't figure out what it is that y'all are trying to do. Y'all borrow from my
They don't
generation
know. It's from all the
everything.
goddamn helicopter parenting. Man. They
Maybe
don't
that's
know
what
what the
it
fuck
is.
they're doing.
You are probably absolutely right, because I don't get it. Everything that is them is borrowed from my generation. Your movies, your music is remade. Everything about you is a repeat. I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what these millennial
No,
people
no.
do.
I mean, even
Y'all are the oddest people.
just from some knowledge I've heard and learned, even military training has changed for millennials.
Y'all scare me.
Well,
That's the other
let's
thing.
move on
Okay,
to something else.
we're gonna stay on this, but I'm gonna move to something else that I had today. I actually posted this on
Okay.
our Facebook page, because Pixinista, we got some other little things we can talk about. Like I said, we don't always have to. Well, it's still fashionable. Okay, if you guys, neither one of you talk like this.
Oh my God! Oh God! Please don't play the video. Oh, don't
What?
play the video. Oh,
I'm
that
not gonna
hurt my
play the video.
ears.
I'm gonna pull up the article. Are we still on the air? Okay, so it must have just been a lag. It was a lag. Okay, so
Well, let me pull up the video so you don't lose your. Give me the link.
Okay, I'm gonna give it
I'll
to
share
you.
it.
It's talking about vocal fry. Uh,
All right, I got it. Hold on.
so vocal fry, for those of you who have no idea what it is, and some of you will that listen to the show, and I'm kind of doing it right now. Where you end everything where it sounds like
There
a
we go.
question. Everything sounds like a question,
Oh,
or
I
you're
hate
going, or you're going. I was gonna go over
And
there
I also know about
yesterday.
that.
That
They're
has
like,
a.
and then she said,
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't think yeah. I have to be tired to do that.
No, I have kids at my school who do that all the time. I'm like, are you asking me a question right now?
Are you done talking? Is mine. And this article actually says that. The first thing I'm waiting, I'm looking, like, are you done talking? Oh, you're done. Okay. Well, which part was the question? Which part was the question? So, young ladies out there, our millennials and younger, Pretenatrix does not do this. So I think we got our weird generation in there. We may have the next ones may be okay. This group right here that you're listening to are the current parenting age. So we will not be raising little people that have this vocal trait. A lot of this they're saying was borrowed from Valley Girls, which was them people in the 80s. Y'all did this. I'm not a member of that group. I don't know what they were called. What were they? Are they boomers? What are they? I don't know. You all did this.
No, boomers were way before us.
No, I mean
we were Generation X.
Well, we're X, but who was the ones that created the Valley Girls? Because that's where they're saying that's where this came from.
I don't know.
I don't know what that generation is. Y'all did this. You fucked these people up. Look at how they talk. Because y'all did this.
I like this example he has on here. He says, I myself have inadvertently flinched when a young woman barraging a group with Uptalk ran a technology-based conference call. We'll use Ruby on Rails? It is an MVC framework to support databases? And he's like, well, will we? You're asking us? I don't know. You're in charge.
And this is exactly why I do not watch Kim Kardashian, because I cannot stand that. I didn't know what it was called, but I was like, why is it everything she says sounds like a question? I need to know which part is the question. I know people that actually type in Upspeak.
Yeah, and yes.
And I can tell they're doing it by the way that they type. You all need to stop that, especially young women. It does not make you sound strong, commanding, anything. No. I'm going to tell y'all, Pretenatrix is coming for your crown, bitches. Y'all better stop this. She's going to take it early because she's one of them.
I want to say, coming from a teacher's standpoint, I have girls who do this, and I'm trying to teach them to be more assertive with their opinions. Being assertive, people may call you a bitch if you're being assertive, but take it as a compliment because it means you're standing up for yourself, you're voicing your own opinions, and you're not afraid to do it. I voice my opinions all the time, obviously. Even in real life, I voice my opinions. When I'm teaching, I don't use the uptalk thing. I may use an upward inflection of my voice to make a point, but I always come back to cement the point with the lower inflection of my voice later. I never end with the up talk. That's what you're talking about. You have to learn how to speak with confidence, and you have to learn how to speak in such a manner that people want to listen to you. If you speak like this, you are
All the time?
irritating everyone, and you lose everyone's
Yes.
respect. Everyone's. I cannot stand it.
Oh.
It's I know this is a fad and it will pass. I'm hoping that it will.
Oh, God, I hope so.
It just like Valley Girl Speak went away after a while because people were like, "Oh my God, stop!" I know, and I know these two here might be too young to remember, but I fell into the middle of whatever that generation is, and then the next one that came, and then mine, where it was all Valley Girl Speak. I did not know what the fuck anybody was saying. I remember being a little kid and hearing this little girl going like, "Oh my God," and like, so I was like, go over there, and I was like, I told her like, that's where like comes from, by the way. You ever hear people that keep using the word like?
Yes.
That's where it came from.
I catch myself doing it. I'm like, please stop.
See?
Uh,
So like, I told her like I was gonna like go to the yeah.
no,
So
I remember being in 6th, 7th grade, and we had a speech class where they were teaching us to speak in public, and that was one of the things. One of the lessons that has stuck with me is that we had to get up in front of the class, and he hadn't told us what the lesson actually was, and he told us to start talking. And so I don't remember what poor girl it was got called up there to start speaking, and we could see on the chalkboard behind her they're making marks, and that's what it was. And there was like 20 of them by the time that she was done talking, and it was only like for 2-3 minutes. And yeah, it was ridiculous. None of us realized how much we say that. Of course, was up there as well.
You know, the funniest thing I have ever seen with the word like was I love watching Just Judy because, you know, I'm practicing for when I get to be her age. I'm going to be this the meanest, crotchety. Yeah, I got to get it down. I'm planning to be the meanest, crotchetiest bitch ever that walked the earth, you know, aside from her.
Judy. I wish she would adopt me.
Yes.
She's awesome.
And she had this boy who was testifying. He was in the right, you know, but she was like, I want you to tell me what happened without using the word like. So, and then he said it 3 more times. She said, you say it 1 more time, you will lose this case. I do not like that. Do not like that word like. And he had the most horrible time trying to speak without using that word. It is so ingrained in our kids. Some things that I love that have become part of the culture. The OMG took me a while to like that. I don't like that everybody abbreviates everything. OMG, fine. It's kind of cute. Yeah, please go ahead and add that it's a sign of, you know, this particular generation. But some of the things, this upspeak, yeah, it's gotta go.
My pet peeve is the you are.
Oh God, stop.
You is only 3 letters, bitches.
Yes.
Why do you have to abbreviate
and what I
6
don't
letters?
understand, what I do not understand is it's not like they're texting whenever they're doing this. It's not just texting. It's if I receive a message from anybody, email, a message on whatever site I may be on, I see them using you, the letter U, and the letter R, and it baffles me. You have had time to sit down and write this out, and it's not like you have to send this to me immediately and get an immediate response. You've had time to sit down and write this out, and yet you still can't make the extra 4 keystrokes in order to write the complete words.
Mm-hmm.
The other issue I have with that is that you guys remember in the 90s they were trying to create Ebonics.
Oh,
And
yes.
people were like, no, because people sound stupid. Guess what? You sound stupid when you don't spell out words like your.
You do. You sound so ignorant. And if I see someone... All right, look, I get it. Twitter limits you. Why? I have no idea. But they limit you. And it's annoying. But fucking write a second or a third Twitter do not. Oh, that annoys me so much. So
See,
much. I refuse.
Well,
I
they have
refuse to do that.
services. They have services called Twit Longer, so you can type out whatever you want on Twit Longer, and somebody can go and read the entire thing if they are so inclined, and you don't have to abbreviate.
Oh,
things.
I
really?
have
See, didn't know that.
I've never abbreviated U and R, even on Twitter, even in text.
Text, no.
Corey will tell you, when I'm texting her, I type out everything. I cannot
Yes.
stand the abbreviations. And I wanted to go back to a quote. There was this girl that this person is talking about, because whoever wrote this teaches young women voice in order, in other words, how to speak in public. There's one girl who took this person's class or lessons or whatever, says, when my voice became stronger, people took me more seriously. When
Yes.
people feel from your voice that you are confident, they will believe that you are smarter and that you are better at what you do, even when you are saying the exact same thing. And it's true. It's not just about the words that are coming out of your mouth. It's about your persona, your confidence level, the aura that you're giving off. And that comes off in text as well. When you're
That is
emailing somebody,
exactly.
yes, when you're emailing somebody and you do not proofread and you do not type out full words, you come across as being less competent, as being less smart. I don't want to say stupid because it's kind of you come across as being stupid. Yeah, and you come across as being very, very, very immature. So guys, if you're on a dating site and you're sending some chick a message, type out the full words, because I can tell you, for me, it's an automatic delete.
Yes,
automatic
because
block.
if you're too
That is
stupid to type out you or your or
We're
you're
done.
in the right,
Or
the actual right you are your, that whole thing, then no, I don't want to date you because, honey, baby, I don't want to date a janitor.
Baby.
Exactly.
But you know what? That is exactly why Kim Kardashian is perceived the way that she is, because of the way that she speaks.
Yes.
And I'm willing to bet probably she texts the same way. And I don't believe she's a dumb woman. I mean,
No,
I
she's
don't
not.
believe
She's
that for a
actually
minute.
very brilliant in business, obviously.
Yeah, they've had Dash
know about
open,
her.
and they have 2 or 3 stores. Yeah, well, they have 2 or 3 stores, Dash, and I know she has to help run it. You can't have a business and you hand it over to somebody else to run, because she'd be out of business if it was,
Yep.
being somebody else was handling everything. So I don't doubt for a minute that she's smart and the child of an attorney.
Mhm.
Again, I'm gonna say she's got some smarts in there, but the whole upspeak and every time I see her, she's looking spaced out. I think some of the things I did witness on the show were a little bit, I'm frivolous and I'm rich and spoiled, but that's to be expected. What I need for you to do is to speak up.
Yes.
And say something normal, no inflection, no anything, just talk.
Exactly.
I see the same expression on people's faces the 1 or 2 times I've watched the show when they're talking to her, when they're trying to figure out if she's done talking, and nobody knows if you're done talking.
I've got a girl that I went to school with, high school with. Anyways, on my Facebook, and she talks this way, and she talks the whole hood rat, or types in the whole hood rat thing
Oh my goodness.
all the time. And she is a business person, and I keep thinking, if I needed your services or your type of services, you are not who I'm coming to.
No.
And it's because of this. You sound unintelligent. And it's just...
I will tell you that from what I could hear from what the girls in my classes are telling me, because I've actually asked them, why are you like this? Why do you speak like this? And a few of their answers have really, really bothered me. And I know we're almost out of time, but I wanted to say this. A few of their answers bothered me. One was they think it's a way for them to not get so much attention because they're shy. And another one was that they're afraid that if they sound more like me, because when I'm speaking in class, I'm pretty upfront about things, and they said if they're afraid that if they sound more like me, that no one will like them. And my response to that is always, well, do you not like me? They're like, no, we think you're great. And I'm like,
what
okay,
you should
then.
tell them is, honey, eventually you're going to graduate from here, and you're going to move into an
Oh, I
adult
know.
world and an adult sector Who would you rather hire, or who would you rather have in your life? Someone who speaks
Oh,
like
we
this,
talked
or
about that.
speaks like
We
that?
talked about that.
Let me interject here because I am the introvert. I will tell y'all I
Me
talk more on
too.
this show than I speak all week long to
Yes,
anybody.
ma'am.
Even pre-teenagers will be sitting next to each other and won't say anything for hours. Yes, I go to PAX and all these places. As an introvert, it takes me weeks to prepare. But I will tell you, when
Yeah.
I step in the door, I take up all the space in the room, and that's how you need to be. You cannot
Yes,
do that if
ma'am.
you're speaking in upspeak. When you walk
Yes,
in the room,
ma'am.
you want them to pay attention to you. You want them to see you and remember you. I'm telling you, young ladies out there, please do not get in the habit of thinking somebody's not going to like you. As a matter of fact, people love people like that.
Oh,
They will
yeah.
gravitate to you like planetary force if you walk in the room like I own it. Sometimes you don't have to say anything. You just stand there. If you're thinking that way,
I
they're going to
flashed
come to you.
back to that demo we went to. You and I
Hmm.
walked in there, and it was like immediately whoosh, like just
Yeah. And I had to tell you. I said, when we get there, when I step in the door, there's a whole persona I'm gonna take on. I think I was nicer when I was with Ginger. I might have been a little tired. I have been driving,
well,
but
you and I both. Well, we walked in
Oh, that,
there,
and
and
she was
we
having a
both
hard
put
time
off the
keeping up with my short
persona of
legs.
being
you said what, Ginger?
put off the persona of being, in charge.
Yeah. No, I said that, and Corey was having a hard time keeping up with my short legs that were just. I got this, man. Big building, let's go.
See, but now when we get to the Halo booth, when you were like, they won't let us in. Excuse me. Hello.
Yes,
Do
yes.
you know
Corey
who I
was
be?
awesome then.
Yeah. Do you know who I
Yes.
be? But you have to be able to turn that on, and it does take a lot of energy. But still, this if I had to stand there like, can we come in because we're supposed to be playing? Does not sound like I would turn away. I would push your face. Just stop talking. Stop.
Bitch, I don't know you. Why are you talking to
I
me?
can't even talk like that. Even if I put the the effort into it, it's difficult for me to always go up on my speech because then I have to really think about it, and it's really difficult to do, and I can't.
Even if you can emulate, just go through powerful women throughout history. A lot of them have videos in the last 50, 60 years, and you will not hear any upward inflection. And trust me, everybody knows who they are. They
Yep.
respect them. They're powerful women. And hopefully our next one is going to be president. Hillary for president!
All right, we're going to go. We got less than 2 minutes. You can tune in on Thursday for our Rough, Raw, and Ready show because, we're always raw and,
Rough, raw, and ready.
and I'm sorry, what? Okay.
Yeah, I might need
yeah.
to put that
you can
away.
finish
Put it
like
away.
us and sorry, fan myself a little bit. Okay, you can finish like us, favorite you don't, because it's how we roll. And on that note, say good night, my bitches.
Good night, my
Good night,
slut.
Night, my bitches.
Night,
Oh
my
God,
bitches.
no, no, no.
13
Penis.
Really? See, that's the only time it belongs there. Really? See, that was an actual question. Really?
Yeah, really? Upward inflection means question, people.
Bye, y'all.